Hello and welcome. I'm Staff Sergeant Josh Hauser. On this edition of Command Performance, we're behind the bar at the 930 Club in Washington, D.C. And in just a minute, we're going to have Ken and Scruffy of the Dropkick Murphys for a little barroom chat. So I'm at town and things are going my way.
March 16th, we got a live album, live on Lansdowne, recorded over 7 nights in Boston last year, and it's our second live album. We did one in 2002 in Boston, and it's nice to be able to go, wow, like, wow, in the last 7 years, it's not like we've just been living off of what happened in the first years. We actually went out and created new music that people liked and wanted to also have, and you know, the fact that we could play a live show that has all different songs is it's been nice, you know.
And another thing too, like I think watching, like for myself personally, watching the video, it kind of captures what we do on stage, in the sense of like you get the feeling almost that you're there, right, in your living room.
What's it like when you get to play in your hometown?
It's awesome. I mean, the family and friends are the biggest part for me. You know, the shows are the shows. I got to say, like the kids in Boston are great for shows, but the kids everywhere are great for shows. Mm-hmm. However, well, for me, like to sum it up, like looking up when you're playing and like have like, you know, 4 generations of your family, like my kids, you know, my mother, my grandmother, you know, my wife, you know. That's kind of what makes it so special that they can all come, and the fact that they all come also has its drawbacks because, you know, like I said, it's like, I don't know where you can park your car, Grandma, hold on, I'll come get it, and you know, it's 10 minutes before the show and you're trying to find a parking spot, you know. What
are some of the crazier things, that being one of them, I'm sure, that you guys bump into out on the road?
Like, they still say we might be responsible for, like, there was the whole state of Delaware had a power outage.
Really? You guys shut the whole place down?
But the owner went and got a generator, and we were able to play. It kept blowing the PA because it was barely enough, and we'd have to stop and restart it. But we were literally like the only thing going on in the entire state of Delaware that night.
When something like that happens, you're like, all right, get up, put on the happy face, play the music, pack it up and let's get the hell out of here type of thing before the stadies show up to charge.
We had a blackout on the first night of this tour. Yeah. A trunk pulled the fire alarm up in the balcony, and the fire department has to come to reset it. You know, we stand on stage and the crowd, luckily enough, does their Let's Go Murphys thing, but then after 5 minutes that starts to fade and you're like, I don't know any more jokes.
We had a bus breakdown. That was, I mean, that always seems to happen the last couple
trains,
tours.
And automobiles. Yeah. One bus would break down and everyone would be like, clown car onto one bus. We're driving and that bus would break down and they just have got the new bus and we would clown car onto that one.
Anything you'd like to say to the fans of yours who are in the military stationed in Iraq, Afghanistan, all around the world? Please feel free to have at it.
Something I want to say that I'm not kidding you, 99.9% of any correspondences we've got from the people in the military is to say thank you. And that is mind-blowing. That speaks, you don't even need to say anything else. You know, it's just, the attitude is always one of gratitude and thankfulness, and that just leaves, you know, makes the, you know, hair on my arm stand up, you know what I mean?
And Scruffy, I know you were in the military. Anything you'd say to our brothers in arms out there?
Like to see you at a show for a beer, man. I'd like to sit down and have a pint. All my boys over in Wahoo just got back from Afghanistan, the Electric Strawberry, the Ranger Division. Welcome home. I look forward to seeing you in Boston and you bastards drinking all our beer.
You guys should be proud of yourself.
Definitely.
Guys, thank you so much. If you want to see this Command Performance again or any of our others, just log on to PentagonChannel.mil.